Hey, it's Derek with Knife Ship Free. Listen, we're knife guys. We know good knives. We know steels, we know handles, we know cutting geometry, we know sharpening. We know knives. And if you ask us to empty our pockets, there's going to be a pile of impressive cutlery on the table. And, we don't blink an eye at carrying a, $300 or $400 EDC or a really nice bone-handled Northwoods knife. We don't think anything of that. And with those, we open packages and cut rope and clean gunk and cut our food and, all those kinds of things. But if you look at the hardest use knives that we own, I'm amazed how many of us knife guys have junk in our kitchen. I mean, you open up a drawer and it's full of dime store knives that don't even hold an edge. And though we could shave with our EDC, we smash tomatoes in our kitchen all day long with our kitchen knives. What are we thinking? The knives that get the most use in our homes are junk. And we call ourselves knife guys? True confession time. I own a knife shop. And up until a couple years ago, I had 20-year-old Chicago cutlery knives in my kitchen. In fact, there's still a few there. And it never occurred to me how silly it was. I found myself pulling out my EDC knife to do basic food prep. And I thought to myself, this is nuts. I mean, these knives aren't made for that. It's like, people who don't carry a knife, it's like them using their keys to open a box instead of a knife, or using your EDC as a screwdriver. I mean, you might be able to get the job done, but it's not the right tool. And so I repented and I got a good kitchen knife. And let me tell you, there's no going back because it changed everything. And it made cooking in the kitchen much more pleasant, and I love using my knives in the kitchen. So how about you? What's in your kitchen?